Hey, this is Milz from America, and we are back with another interview. I think this is interview number 18 out of day 14 or something. It's kept me very busy, especially since I'm on my summer break, and I'm a teacher for the viewers who might not already know that. So I'm always big about structure. I'd rather keep very busy than be very, very bored. Especially during so depending on when the viewers see this, um, we're currently going through this COVID-19 pandemic, and like we're gonna talk about that kind of how that deals with loop and beatbox later. But for right now, we are interviewing.
Oh, hello guys. My name is Mage. I'm from Czech Republic. Yeah.
Yeah, hashtag check it, check one two. Ebra, ebra, ebra. I mean, we are
Yeah.
beatboxers, so of course you got to do the vocal scratch.
Actually can't do the vocal
Oh,
split.
oh, it
I'm
is so
sorry.
fun!
No, I
It's
don't know. I'm
really
really
fun,
bad at
dude.
like
You
solo
can just go
beatboxing.
ewe
Yeah.
ewe. Yeah, just ewe ewe
Okay.
edewe. So like ewe ewe is like your twos. Your threes you can go like
Yeah.
edewe. Edewe edewe.
Okay. Okay.
Ewe ewe ewe
Okay.
ewe edewe 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 edewe. Freaky 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 freaky. Freaky freaky freaky.
Okay. Picky, picky, picky.
It's fun. Okay, anyway, all right. We're not going to turn this into a Tom Thumb uh, vocal scratch tutorial.
True.
All right. Okay. So first question I started asking people a few times back is the
Yeah.
meaning behind your stage name.
All right. So I'm. It's like connected with my actual name. My name is Maciej Havlicek. So it's like the first letters of my like name and the surname is like M and H. So together it's MH. But I don't like the name just with the letters. So I replaced the H with like the word H, and it kind of looks like Mage. So I don't know. Like at one point,
Mage.
if like I would be yeah, if I would be good, like 2 years later, I can call myself Mage of the Loop Station, or stuff like that. I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, hey, if that,
That
I
sounded
mean, if it works, it
that
works.
sounded so, I don't know. Yeah, if it works, I don't know. Yeah, I need to be
Yeah,
work hard.
yeah, yeah. Just like how my name back in like 2012 when I used to do Xbox Live. I don't do the live
Hmm.
anymore. I just do like offline campaigns because like it helps with like family stuff. But I used to call myself Mills Got Skills, and then I immediately took away the Got Skills part because
Yeah,
can you
sure.
imagine how easily I would
Yeah.
get wrecked? Yo,
That's
yo, I
true
see,
though. Yeah, I know what you
yo, I
mean.
see the Mills,
Yeah.
but I don't see any skills.
I sounded
Oh,
yeah.
swishbeefbox.com. More beef to squash.
Yeah, that's true though. Yeah. I mean,
uh,
yeah, I mean, and what's the meaning of your name actually, Mills? I don't
oh, the
I don't know.
tables are turning. You're going to interview me.
Yeah. Ah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This reminds me of how Wicco's actually going to interview me. I think next
Oh,
Thursday. So, but
okay.
so to give you a sneak peek.
Oh, sneak peek.
Yeah.
Okay.
The meaning. Yeah. So MIL is the first three letters of my real name, Milan. So that's
Oh, melon.
yeah. So
Okay.
that's a fairly popular Serbian name because I was born in Serbia, and then I
Yeah,
came.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I came to America when I was one. So and then
Okay.
the Z at the end. I mean, I like
Just the random letter.
Quince does it. Um, I just keep it I just keep it simple, one syllable. Mills.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So there you
Yeah.
go.
Oh,
All
good.
right. Okay. Next question. A non-beatbox background about yourself, such as like musical influences, family members that inspired
Okay.
you. It's kind of up to you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, as I said, my name is Maciej Havlicek. I'm from Czech Republic, and yeah, I'm like high school student, and yeah, I'm 16 years old. And in music industry, okay, let's talk about music. Okay, so I'm actually like really into music. I'm like playing guitar, piano, drums, and stuff like that. So I don't know. I just like love music, and I don't know, like who inspired me. We are actually, I don't know, my family is not that musical, I would say, but my grandpa actually was a great musician. He was like playing in a band, and yeah, he inspired me a lot. He was like, yeah, he like said, he like saw things in me that I didn't saw, you know, and he was like, hey, you have a really good talent, and I was like, oh, I don't see that at all, you know. So yeah, then he like signed me in like some vocal lessons and stuff like that because like he thought I sing great, and I wasn't like sure at all how it will go, but it went pretty well. I like it a lot. I like vocal lessons. It's really great experience.
And eventually we're going
And
to talk about style and your singing and all of that.
yeah,
And at the
yeah.
end of the
Okay, okay,
interview,
okay.
when it's the drop a loop beat last shoutouts, we might get to hear
Mm-hmm.
that singing. Stay tuned.
Yeah,
Stay
maybe, yeah.
tuned. Stay tuned. Don't
Yeah.
don't turn the channel. All right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, next question. Your beatbox background, like um how you learned like BTKs or whatever like that.
Yeah, okay, so let's talk about how I found the beatbox community at first. Okay, so like I think the first video I've seen, I was like small kid, and I think his name is Joseph Pulpo or
Yeah, Joseph Pupil.
yeah, 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 and yeah, 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 Billie Jean. Yeah, I was like 7. I was like 7, and I was really trying hard to sound like him. Yeah, it was really, I don't know, he sounded like a god for me. It was like something else, you know. It's not like instrument. It's like from your mouth, and you make everything with your mouth. That's so great, and it's so like effectual, you know. It's like yeah, and yeah, that was my first experience. And then like after a lot of years, like 6 years maybe or 7 actually, I saw MB14's The Voice video, that Gangsta's Paradise, I think, yeah. And yeah, then I like saw the thumbnail of Saru versus MB14, and yeah, that was my first video from Loop Station, Saru against MB14, and
That was
yeah,
actually
I
mine
still
too.
think that's
That was mine too.
oh, let's
Oh,
go, let's
dude,
go, yeah,
out of so many people I've interviewed, that was actually, I thought that I was the
yeah.
only one. Really, I did.
No, no,
Like,
no.
I'm saying like that particular video, because like one other, most
Yeah,
other people, I think two other people said that Sorrow
yeah,
MB14 GBB 17. Like one person said it was like it was the same GBB. It was like Thorson pancakes, whatever. But
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, because
Yeah, and I clicked for MB14 and I actually stayed for Sorrow. It's like, yeah, he was really great and I didn't like expect it at all. I thought that like MB14 would destroy him and yeah, the things changed, you
yeah,
know.
and I think it's interesting how um that particular video at that time of how the loop station culture has evolved.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
um that was actually like those two particular artists like are really good at harmonizing, like actually taking the time. No no
Yeah.
no 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 no
Hmm.
no no
Yeah.
no 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 no. Whereas like if you were to
I know
listen to
what you
like I
mean.
don't know Balance versus Inky, you might not hear those particular harmonies. So I think it's
Hmm.
like even for me, like that was like I was like, oh yeah, you can actually harmonize yourself, and then drums and
Yeah,
melody
yeah.
all at the same time on this one loop station, and that was before
And then
I
like
didn't know like that there were things called second devices and all that stuff.
yeah, 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 that's
But
true
to be
though.
fair
Yeah.
though, it actually wasn't allowed back then. Even though,
Hmm.
and like
Yeah.
one of the next questions about a few minutes is going to be like chaos pad and all that stuff. But
Yeah, okay.
so actually, that is the next question.
Okay,
So,
okay, okay.
505
So,
background, because I know that you do an RC 505 as your main one. So
yeah.
for example, some interviewees, they said they started off with a chaos pad. Some people said they did like the
Mm,
really really old school, the one that they did at the very first GBB loop category introduction in
mhm,
2013, I think it was, where like
mhm.
Firebras, you had to actually punch it with your hand because
For real.
yeah, I think it was like the RC 300, which also had 5 tracks, but
Oh,
originally it was made for a guitarist that with it because like like with
uh,
your foot you just step on it.
yeah, it's
But
yeah,
I mean with
yeah,
us being
yeah,
yeah, like you understand, like you had to bang it, and then
yeah,
it wasn't until the next year that's when it actually had the actual the one that
yeah,
we all know now. So I'm
yes, yeah.
interested to hear your background. Some people started right away with the 505.
Yeah, that's me actually. I started with RC505, and yeah, I actually haven't tried any of the second devices at all. I just like only stick to my
But you're
RC505 right now
16. You're
because like
young. How dare
I
you?
know, yeah, yeah, I
And
know.
you're not French. You're not French either.
I don't know, I don't know. I mean like I really want to like know everything about the instrument that I'm using right now. And then after the time I wanna use second devices, you know. So at first let's like practice all the stuff with my loop station and then the second devices because yeah, that's important, you know. Yeah, because right now I think I'm not I'm not that good to have a second device because I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I would be able to understand everything, you know. So
I
yeah.
think for you, I was actually thinking about this before I did my 3, 2, 1 countdown for this. When I
Mm-hmm.
was upstairs making coffee because I love
Oh,
coffee. Don't get me
okay.
started on coffee. Anyway,
Yeah.
um, how there are and I really think Frosty should make a tutorial where he breaks down each device, but like specifically the type of loop art or like the type of artist and which ones they should probably think and which ones they should not.
Oh,
And so for you, I would say the
okay.
VT4 would
GT.
not be for you because you're already a very good singer and you also can harmonize. Whereas for like
Okay,
Clockworks,
okay.
he's not the greatest singer, and so he
Mm-hmm.
knows that that's his weakness, and so he knows that with the VT4, his tuning can be a lot better. Um,
Yeah.
so for you,
And what would you like what would you recommend for me? I don't know. I'm not sure.
for you and me who are very musical, and I think that might be the next question, but I would say, sorry, my dogs are going crazy.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't really
all
shut
right.
them up right now. I could
It's
try,
okay.
but anyway, they are. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So for us, I think since we love our higher frequencies and different types of vocality, the Helix,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the
Helix.
most
Okay.
expensive one by far.
Yeah, that's true though.
Very
Yeah, but I mean like
very expensive.
yeah,
So
that's
like
true.
Frosty and KBA have begged me multiple times on Discord, get a Helix, man. Especially with and another reason why they recommended that to me was because I also love all the international and the classical stuff as part of my style.
Oh,
So
okay, that's good. Yeah, you have like a very specific style. That's great.
yeah. Also for you might be the chaos pad because 1, 2, 3, 4, and with those four, na 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 na
Mm-hmm.
na 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 na, like
Oh,
you can alternate them and stuff.
oh, yeah, that's great actually.
Since like
Okay.
since so for like notes 1, 2, 3, 4, like and I know it doesn't take that long for you to hear it and then just boom and then because with the 505 we only have 5 tracks and
Yeah,
those are
that's true.
usually already going with something else anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So maybe
Yeah, maybe. Like I mean I don't know a lot of I don't know a lot about like the second devices, so yeah, maybe I don't know. I should like read something about them first. So yeah, I don't know actually anything about the Chaos Pad. I don't know. I didn't like learn anything about it, you know, so I don't know.
so for chaos pad guru is your main guy for that. For
Oh,
other things
okay.
I would say a mixture of Frosty and KBA.
Yeah, they are my friends actually,
Yep.
so that's great. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
So, how is your 505 right now? So you gave us a background of it. Now you're 505 now. So I've seen you on Instagram. You've been on Discord battles. And you can
Yeah.
also kind of mix in another question of your looping style if you have one.
Okay, so how is my loop right now? I don't know. It's like, yeah, it's pretty okay. I don't know. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, my loop style. I will talk about that. Okay, so my loop style. It's actually, as you said, I'm kind of like musical, so that's where I'm trying to like stick, and yeah, I mean, I would love to try everything, so I know like where's my specific style at, and I can like change things, and yeah, that's important for me to try everything, like even like from rhythm or stuff like dubstep, so no singing at all. I it's like hard to do a track for me without singing because like yeah it's like my main priority to sing with my loop station, and yeah I don't know, it's like really, I mean yeah I'm feeling kind of pain when I'm not singing in my routines, it's like I don't know.
Same here. You're
Yeah, I
not
love
alone.
singing.
Trust me.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I'm calm now, yeah, thanks. All right, what was the other
So
question? Else?
sorry. Sometimes my cable goes in and out, but okay. Yeah. So when I asked about loop style, some people they say that they're very honest and say that they're actually still experimenting, which
Yeah, that's me too, like yeah I'm not looping for a long time, so I'm really trying to, yeah, I'm really trying to find
so
everything.
tell us, how long have you been looping for?
Okay, so yeah, it's six months now. 6 months now. I'm starting the seventh month right now. Yeah, I got my loop for Christmas, but that's actually a really funny story. I got my loop station for Christmas, and then like I plugged everything in, and it wasn't working. It wasn't working, and I was so sad.
Yeah, same here. When I got
And
mine.
yeah, it wasn't working, and I tried everything. I tried to buy like a new cables and stuff, but I have like Shure SM58, and it has on and off button, and I didn't know that. So I thought that that's saying microphone, and I didn't know that. I thought that it's like on all the time. So I had it off all the time. So I fucking bought like five cables. So I don't know. It's like yeah, bad. Yeah. So like after like 14 days, I like, hey, there is on and off button, and yeah, then I started looping.
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens.
It happens, yeah, that's true.
Welcome to looping. It happens.
Yeah, yeah, it happens.
Where like I actually had to actually like ask like KBA, like there was one time, a few times actually, I was looping and then all of a sudden it showed the system error, and
Oh,
on the 5 tracks they went yellow.
oh yeah, I got this too actually. I don't know what was wrong, but like after some time it disappeared.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know.
KBA and Thorson told me that it happens.
Yeah,
I was freaking
it
out. Like
happens.
I
Yeah,
thought that I had to do a factory reset.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, yeah, I was scared to do that actually. Yeah, you know, and we were feeling smelled.
Yeah, factory resets. If you hit the
Yeah,
if you hit the system and the right button all the way over, don't hit right.
yeah, I know, I
Don't
know.
hit right.
Yeah, don't hit right. Yeah.
Now erasing everything. So I hope that you took close notes on all your TFX and the exact parameters of like 79 versus 65.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh boy. Okay, next question. Your experience with the Czech community, such as like maybe Freest.
Oh, freeze. Okay, so my Czech Beatbox community at this point, like yeah, there is a new information there. Like I know the information like for days now that there will be actually a Czech Beatbox battle in September in Prague. So yeah, it's actually I was really happy because like there will be even like a loop, loop, just looping, looping. Yeah, there will be like loop tournament too, and yeah, it will be. I don't know. I hope it will be great because like I wasn't on stage at all, so this will be, I think, my first experience. And yeah, Czech community at this point, I think we are not that big, you know, we are not that famous. I mean, the only guy that people know is Andrew actually, and yeah, and yeah, I mean, I'm really trying hard to be on the level like Andrew, you know, because like yeah, I think he's my biggest inspiration in Czech Beatbox community actually.
Yeah,
Nice
shout
guy.
out to him and shout out to the Czechs because eh,
Yeah,
because if I remember, I think Andrew actually won the looping masters back I think
yeah, Looping Masters.
last summer or something like that.
Yeah, he won it. He was yeah.
Yeah. So that's really cool that even though the Czech community is small, that it seems like looping
Hmm.
is already a big priority.
Yeah, but I mean, he is not like living from looping actually. He's like a comedian. He's like beatbox comedian in like Czech. He like does funny sounds, you know, and he's actually kind of funny. Yeah, but it's in Czech language, so you won't understand it, you know. Yeah, he's funny.
You know, it's funny. Like when I sometimes listen to the to like Czech, and I can sometimes like see the like actually see the written out language, like even on social media, like when he does
Hmm.
an Instagram post. I can
Yeah.
actually understand some of it, like kind of.
Yeah.
So it's
Okay, so yeah, Serbian is actually kind of, yeah, it's kind of similar, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
somewhat.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes. Okay.
yeah, awesome. So I was gonna say one more thing. It was about the Czech community, but I forgot. All right.
Or maybe the first, or I don't know. Yeah, you asked me about first.
Oh, so yeah, so like Andrew, you, Priest,
Yeah,
any other
first.
loopers that you
There.
can think of right now?
I'm not sure. Um,
And if not them, any
I'm
other like solo beatboxers?
solo beatboxers. There is Choco. He's actually kind of great. Yeah, Priest is actually solo too. Then Baron. Yeah, maybe Tsagi. Yeah, they are kind of yeah they are good people, you know.
All right. Oh, one thing I was going to say about your stage experience. So something I think I told
Oh.
Guru was like it was like three. I did three open mics at at like this restaurant and bar. To
Mm-hmm.
like learn about stage mics. Basically, the biggest thing I learned was find a sound guy. There has to be a sound person. Step
Mm-hmm.
two, tell that sound person to purposely put the master down.
Oh.
Because a lot of people before you, their master volume is going to be jacked up way right here. And so when we
Mm-hmm.
come on, and especially when we do grand delay feedbacks and stuff, you're
Oh.
you're gonna peak and feedback right away. And
Oh
so
yeah.
I learned
Okay.
that lesson the hard way. So I'm
Yeah.
in the middle
Mm.
of this loop, and I'm really feeling it, and then
Oh.
so yeah,
Well, that's sad actually. Yeah.
because most people like they rely on listen, like if they walk on the stage with just the guitar and
Mm-hmm.
just singing, like they don't have any input buttons that they have to deal with, and then they don't have
Mm-hmm.
any and then they
Yeah.
don't have any output things like a vocal disc. So
Yeah. I don't know if I should be like scared of
no,
performing
no,
on stage because
no, because like I said, just
no.
like make sure that you tell them the sound person, or if you don't have a sound person, try to find like whatever like the main speaker or amp that they have, and like find
Mm-hmm.
like the main volume button and went and to be safe, just turn it down because I'm telling you, I'd rather you have it sound a little bit soft with no feedback
Mm-hmm.
at all than have it too much and then it's just gonna feedback.
Yeah. I know.
And it sucks
Yeah.
because I had those three experiences. I was starting to get addicted to like the being on a real stage, and then COVID-19 happened.
Oh. Oh. How does it feel to be on stage, Joe? Because like I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, it
I
is
like
addicting. It's great. Like you're
Okay, okay.
you're in your element, you're in your prime, and you can look at people and you can like actually communicate in real time. Like I guess on here you kind of
Oh,
can, like if you have a camera on, and I mean you can still mentally
yeah, but
prepare. So like GBB online, like let's say there were no
mm-hmm.
cameras, the fact that you still have thousands of people listening in,
Watching, yeah,
like you still have that like stage experience, like with the nerves. So
yeah. I'm actually kind of nervous sometimes. It's really weird because like sometimes I'm really nervous, but sometimes I'm really not, and it's really surprising. But like I'm singing in choir, and I had like a solo singing, and I thought I will be so nervous, like for real, I would shake really, really badly. And then it like came, and I wasn't nervous at all. I enjoyed everything. I enjoyed it a lot. And yeah, I even enjoyed the feedback because like that's so great to like hear people that they liked it, because like that's your stuff. It's from your heart. That's yeah,
yeah,
it's,
like
it feels
it's
great
a
every
weird
time.
balance between being nervous and then not nervous. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I'm like both. It's really weird.
me too.
Sometimes I'm just yeah. Maybe 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 I'm nervous with sing. Maybe I'm nervous like with looping because like there are like things that can really mess up your looping. Like I can have bad snare at live, but like singing, it's like just one thing. You need to sound good. And that's not the case with looping because like you have like five measures. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's the case why I'm nervous and not nervous at the same time.
All right. Okay. Last question before the drop the beat final shoutouts is
Oh,
basic. It's the same. It's pretty much the same thing I ask everybody. Is what does your future look like in terms of like solo looping, maybe a loop tag, maybe giving
oh.
lessons, an SBX camp. Like, what does your future look like?
Okay, so my future. Okay. Oh, so I really love being on stage actually. I mean, I enjoy singing, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm that good, but like I would love to make like a singing career. Maybe with the looping too, who knows? But I would love to be the singer. It's like it feels so great to sing on the stage and like communicate. Yeah, that's true. What you said, to communicate with people, it's really great. Yeah, and the lessons, yeah, I'm down if like someone starts, then I can like help them even for free, because like I know when I started that I really wanted to like someone to help me, but it wasn't like it was hard to someone that that like would help you for free because like when you're getting loop station and you're not in a community, you're not in the Discord community, you don't know anyone, then it's kind of hard. So yeah, if anyone like has some problems with loop, you can text me. It's okay. So yeah, and after I got a loop, I starting like Discord things and stuff like that. So I okay, so I starting having new friends. So yeah, like KBA for us, they are all good people.
So it seems like you seem to be a singer with good music theory who uses the loop station with a very musical way to enhance the singing instead of
Yeah,
someone who can do all the greatest kicks and snares and stuff and who just uses
yeah,
the loop.
that's not me. That's not me though. I starting looping when I was like really really bad with solo beatboxing. So that's what missed. Like as Christoph said, it should be like you should be a beatboxer when you get a loop station actually. So that wasn't me, but like I don't know. You will get it after some time. Have the EQ settings and stuff like that, like the dynamics low, yeah. And if you really like to get like a loop station, then you should get it even though you're not good at beatboxing, I would say, because if it's like your dream to have a loop, that was me actually, then I got it like even earlier than I should have. But yeah, it was, yeah. I was really exciting to I was really excited to get a loop, and when it like came, when it arrived, I was the happiest guy
Yeah,
in the
same
world,
here.
you know. So yeah.
Yeah, so
And like when you saw it when you saw it in the videos, it was like, hey, just like a loop station. But when you got it on your table, it's like something it's something else, you know. You can like touch the buttons and everything. It's so great though. Yeah.
yeah, crazy coincidence for me. So February 26th, 2019 was when I got my 505, and then February
Mm-hmm.
26th, 2020 was when I got.
Oh. Oh, sure.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
So who knows? Maybe
that's
February
really
26th for next year might be the next. All right. Okay.
yeah, let's
Yeah,
go.
let's go. Okay, speaking of let's go. All right, last two segments. Some people like to switch up the order. Any last shoutouts? Drop a loop beat.
Okay, so maybe I should start with shout outs. I don't know who I can shout out to, but like, yeah, as I said, shout out to KBA and Frosty because like they helped me a lot, you know. And yeah, shout out to all the guys in Czech Beatbox community, and shout out to all in the beatbox community too, because like it's great to have such a good beatbox community. It's like so great. I think the beatbox community is the greatest community, you know. It's like there are some good as people, you
Yeah,
know.
like I've noticed, like there's some people like if they feel alone and like nobody understands them, especially musically, like they can easily come on
Mm-hmm.
here
Yeah.
in any general chat, and it's like everybody like there's at least one two people who can relate to them and who can help them and like help and be a really active listener and help talk things out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so the routine. What should I do? I'm not sure right now. Maybe the stay with me routine. I don't know
Yeah,
if
so
you want me to
either stay
sing.
with me or the one that you were doing.
Oh, I'm not sure. Okay, I will do the stay with me actually.
All right.
Okay, so all right. Guess it's true, I'm a girl at my stand, but I still little lost. I'm just a man. These nights never seem to go to plan, and I don't want you to leave. Would you hold my hand? I want you to stay with me, 'cause you're all I need. This ain't all, it's clear to see. Darling, stay with me. Guess it's true, I'm not good at what I say, but I still need the love, 'cause I'm just a man. These nights never seem to go to plan. I don't want you to leave, would you hold my hand? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do this routine for a long time though. Thank you.
All right. Singing. Singing in harmony.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So one last time, this has been Mills from America, and we just got done interviewing.
Mage. Hey.
Hey, yes.